Welcome to episode 23 of Just One More Topic. I am Tridrachius.
I'm Tiborius.
And if you watched last week, and apparently quite a few people did because it's one of our best viewed episodes ever.
Hey, complaining about Nintendo.
Yeah.
That hurts. Just on a personal level, just hurts. Just
your
a little
inner
bit.
gamer.
Yeah.
And we were going to follow it up solely with a part 2 for just talking about Nintendo. But then something interesting happened yesterday.
It's big news. Might have heard. Maybe you didn't.
Don Matrick, the now former president of the Microsoft Interactive Entertainment Division, he basically ran all things Xbox, no longer with the company. In fact,
Going over to Zynga.
yeah, the Facebook guys, which are they're not doing so well.
No.
Hemorrhaging money, they're closing up studios, and
Yet they think this guy can help, which is kind of funny. Think about it.
they
Little poetic.
they haven't paid any attention to Microsoft over the last couple months.
No.
But you know,
They've been too busy hemorrhaging.
yeah, I
Money.
guess bleeding out kind of makes you lose sight of what you need to be doing.
But so that raises a lot of really interesting questions with all the leadership of Microsoft being fired
The head
or
of
leaving.
PR, remember the dude of I don't know what it's like to have to work on a boat, but it must suck, dude.
Microsoft, I'm going to say this once, you should hire me. If only because I'm unapologetic about being an asshole.
Yeah. And you won't flip-flop.
No, not without very good reason, and then I will defend it to the death as my assholeness defends itself and its honor.
But over the past couple of weeks, you know, Nintendo and Microsoft have both been giving us so much to go off of. It's very weird that this is not 2006 and we're going through this with Sony.
Yes, they're in the good light right now.
It's weird.
For now.
Yeah, for now. Remember, the whole purpose of a company is to make a profit, and that means signing deals with the devil wherever you go.
Make money. That's what I've been doing wrong.
That's what Double Jump has been doing wrong too.
I should be selling these games. Of course, it all makes sense now.
It isn't all about gamer score.
Yeah, my bad. Or trophies. Or, right, Nintendo has no equivalent.
Yeah,
Anyway, okay, on to Nintendo. Just real quick. Guys, you're making Mario Sonic. Stop it.
and not even that. You know, I always see Nintendo as this charming, happy, energetic company. I guess mainly because the face of Nintendo has always been Miyamoto. And he's a happy, fun,
Charming.
yeah, and he doesn't go out there and say stupid, jackass things. He just doesn't do it. He goes out there and he talks as a gamer. He's been doing it his entire career. Like, for instance, piracy. He came out a year or so ago and he reiterated it, or like about a month or two ago when the whole DRM with Xbox One was going around. He reiterated that pre-owned games are not the threat to the industry. Piracy is the threat to the industry. And you know how you combat piracy? You make a game that people want to buy. And you combat pre-owned by making a game that people want to keep.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of truth in that, but realistically, in the modern day, it doesn't matter what the game is. Pirates are going to find a way, and game companies are coming up with very interesting ways to screw over pirates, which is nice.
But it just adds more hurdles for the actual honest
gun.
people.
Or the game dev story, I know we talked about them, where your company will basically die by piracy. That's beautiful. That's poetic justice.
For the ones who pirated the game, you have this special version of the game that at a point in time in your company's career, it dies because the games you're producing are being pirated and your company's no longer making money and you can't keep your employees employed.
Or there was Serious Sam and this Red Scorpion of Death, but that kind of made people want to pirate it because they wanted to find out if they could kill it, which you can't. But yeah, I mean, people are going to pirate it because we, as a consumer base, feel very entitled. And guess what? You have no damn right to be. Yeah. If the game is good enough to pirate, it's good enough to pay for. Well, I don't want to spend $60. Their games cost too much. Games have always cost around this much. Guess what? Buy it on Steam. There's tons of sales going on all the time. I mean, most people can work into their budget a little bit of money to at least buy a game. If it's a game you love and support, buy the damn thing new. Quit making us all look bad.
Yeah, and it's something with Nintendo, since I always see Miyamoto as the face, having these other corporate people.
Yeah, getting back on topic, that's probably smart. I could have gone on about pirates for a while. We should do a piracy episode where I just rage rant.
Well, Assassin's Creed 4 is coming out soon.
Pirate!
So, but the thing with Nintendo is that I always see Miyamoto as the face of Nintendo, and whenever Nintendo speaks, I just think that it's Miyamoto talking because he's been the figurehead for so long.
Yeah, but anymore, I mean, we get Reggie.
Yeah.
Again, not trying it. Not again. I'm still going with Philami. I like it. I curl my lips.
But now they're coming out and they're saying that Mario, with every new Mario title, it's a brand new franchise. It's a brand new IP or intellectual property.
They justify not making new IPs because if we were going to make them, that would just be Mario anyway. That's their voice now. That's their voice.
Reminds me of Omerta. That was a fun. That was
a fun one. But yeah,
translucent warp pipes.
Thank you.
Are not innovative.
They have put out. We talked about it last time. 8 3DS games. Two of the four special demos for them at E3. Which, by the way, thank you, Mandy, for pointing out that instead of a conference, they launched demos across Best Buy on the day of their thing. That is a good point. But 2 of the 4 were freaking Mario games. Yeah. You are oversaturating Mario. That is not a good thing to do because right now you can dress it up however you want. It's a desperate plea. People like Mario. People buy it. So Mario.
Yeah, and you're killing the icon of Mario because, based on your job and my job, we're able to see Mario, it initially sells very well, but when you release 8 Mario games within 2 years for one platform, not even counting the Wii U, because it's also going to get, they're going to whore Mario out for that too. Yes, Super Mario 3D Land for the 3DS has sold quite a bit. That was also one of the first Mario games for the 3DS. I think maybe it was game 2, maybe game 3.
New Super Mario Brothers 2 and Mario Sonic have a 4th of July barbecue and whatever the hell else they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they're not even American.
They released, and if you got it, look it up. They released this giant justification as to why they're making so many Mario games, and anybody with even a shred of common sense can see it for what it is. It's a desperate plea to say, we ain't got shit right now.
We're fucked right now, and we need something to come along to save us. Because God forbid new risks, IP, brand new things, they don't work. Never mind Sony and them doing it all the time.
Yeah, I mean, and that's one fantastic thing. I mean, Microsoft early on had a bunch of great, this generation had a bunch of great exclusive titles. They went multi-platform, and then it turned into Sony's hands saying, hey, go out and try stuff. I mean, those two have constantly kept going. Nintendo, they've tried a few, like Mad World was cool.
Well, that was Sega.
Yeah, well, I mean, not Nintendo proprietary, but going out on a Nintendo system.
Yeah, just exclusively.
Yeah.
Something brand new.
Mad World was cool. No More Heroes was awesome, but even it went multi-platform. And then I guess the spiritual successor to Mad World, Anarchy Reign. But yeah, I mean, you've got freaking Link and Samus. Yes, I realize Other M didn't meet expectations.
Star Fox.
They do have a Star Fox 3DS, but again, if you're going to make 8 Mario games, give us a good Star Fox on the freaking Wii U.
Yeah, the problem with Star Fox on the 3DS is that it forced so many of the gimmicks of that platform.
Yeah.
Like, oh, move it around, and it's a 3D thing. And
then we're back into that. Nintendo, are you making good games, or are you making gimmicks? You can't have it both ways. You keep trying, it's not going to work.
One thing that I like about Sony, and I know there's, I'm the PlayStation guy around here, but Sony has Naughty Dog.
Yes.
A studio that has made, damn, where's that fucking bell? Has Uncharted. And what do? Well, instead of making another Uncharted 4, they decide to, make The Last of Us. We'll put this major franchise on the side so you can do something brand new. So
that sounds like a good topic for another week.
There's the bell. So this has been episode 23. And we've got so much stuff to talk about.
So we'll be back next week. Stay frosty.
Yeah. Buy games.
Those of you up here, happy Independence Day. Those of you elsewhere, have a good week.
Yep.